Welcome. As you know, it's Derica, your hypno coach, and I just want to thank you all as you all are coming into the Zoom room. And I want to thank you here on Facebook for coming to the very first. This is the official Happy Hypno Hour, and I'm just so excited. This is, or did I even say that wrong? It's it's the Hypno Happy Hour. Either way you say it, it's going to be a happy time with hypnosis, and I'm so glad that you guys are here. We are talking about today one of the things that so many of us struggle with is overwhelm. So we are diving into a pretty big topic right now of overwhelm. And if that is something that you're struggling with, just raise your hand, give me a yes, give me a like. I can see that coming through. Connect with me. I know I'm talking, but I still love your energy here. I love your engagement. Let me know that someone's on the other side of that camera, because this is how I get to set my intention and really get to channel through in the moment of what we are all here for. So again, thank you for being here. Overwhelm, you guys. Let's start with that. You guys, if I could set the stage a little bit here. Overwhelm. I spent my entire life and well into my 20s like non-stop in a state of overwhelm. Like, as a metaphor, I was put in the chat if you guys know what I'm talking about. There's this firecracker. I don't know the name of it, but it was like this little round thing you would light and it would go bzzz, and it would like it would look super fuzzy and it would turn all these colors. What is that firecracker called? Like, that's how I felt every single day of my life. I would literally wake up in that state of just overwhelmed, like just get up, and then all of a sudden, like, I'm rushing, like, come on, we're gonna be late. Like, where is this? Where's my jacket? Where's my shoe? Where'd my keys go? Like, I just remember from the moment I would get up and going throughout my whole day until bedtime, just kind of like crashing down on the bed, like, oh, okay, finally. It wasn't that like go to bed like, oh, cozy, it was a great day, let me snuggle up. It was like a clunk, get in bed, because I just rode on adrenaline all day and I'm drained and exhausted, and clunk down and get ready to do it all over again. Like, that's how I remember spending most of my life. And if you can kind of relate to that in some fashion, I want to tell you that it's not us, or it's not how we're born. It's a way of being that we pick up along our way. And it mostly comes from our 0 to 8. It's that inner child. It's that 0 to 8 time where we don't have discernment. Our brain is literally a sponge. It's wide open. And it helps us create, there's purpose for it. It helps us create, like, understand life and who we are to be by the environment around us. So if we have those kind of firecracker energies around us and authority figures at school, things like that, we absorb it, and that becomes a paradigm for how we then live our life. So it was literally committed to my memory, to my muscle memory and my mind, of like how I would wake up in this frazzled state that, oh my gosh, there's so much I gotta do and gotta get done this morning. I still don't have time to do this. I have to cook breakfast. Oh my goodness, I'm out of eggs. It was like this just unnecessary way of being that just kind of rippled throughout my entire day. Felt like I couldn't really catch a break. You know, I would get to work, and let me know if you can relate to this. Can I get like a yes, that's me, or I get it, or let me know what puts you in overwhelm. For me, it was thinking about this mound of paperwork that I have sitting on my desk. It was the hundreds of emails, sometimes thousands of emails, and all these different email accounts that I get to attend to, right, that need my attention in some way. I had these to-do lists, whether they were sticky notes, the electronic sticky notes I had on my computer. I had sticky notes, right? We're always thinking about all the stuff we got to do that's on our to-do list on the refrigerator. Right? We have all of those things. We have all the things that we need to do and want to do with our family and our kids. We have all the things running through our mind of the world is opening up now, so there's new things you want to do. You want to go get a pedicure. You heard about this new event. Like, there's this really cool thing over there. You still have to clean the toilets. I mean, Come on, right? Who's with me? Like, that is what brought a state of overwhelm, is that we're constantly in this habitual mode of thinking about all the things that we didn't do in the past or still need to do in the future, right? And that happens just by like osmosis. We're like looking out at this world around us, and we're constantly getting binged and tinged through our email, through our colleagues, through our friends and family, through the news, through the radio, of all these extra things to just add on our bucket list of things to already do. And it's a never-ending cycle. So what do you do about that? Right? Like, how do you live a life that's just not underwhelmed or overwhelmed? This is a great coach told me, the perfect place to live life in is in the whelm state. That means you're focused and present with where you're at, and you're excited about what you're creating and where you're going, right? But whelm is that perfect, think about that perfect state of being. So you don't want to be, under. We're not talking about under whelmed, because you really wouldn't be here. You're underwhelmed, but sometimes we can get melancholy or bored. So I just kind of want to give you a contrast that we mostly live in that overwhelm, just too much stimulation, too much attention on what it is that we didn't get to do, or all the stuff that we still got to do up there in the future. Right? Let me see your hands. Let me see your comments here. Let me know what overwhelms you. Okay? And you can be very specific on those things. I'm going to try to see if I can get into Facebook as well. Hold on one second, you guys. So, wanting to see. Okay. Thank you guys for being here with me as I walk through my very first Zoom live like this. Okay, so here we go. Good. I see that there's comments coming in here in Zoom, which is awesome. Yes. So overwhelm, you guys. Are you sick and tired of being overwhelmed? Are you ready to reprogram your mindset from being this, like, I don't know, I feel like myself as this energizer bunny that was just like, I had to be on an adrenaline high. That is how I operated. I felt like I had to constantly be thinking and thinking and thinking of so many things. Like my mind ran a million thoughts a mile or something, right? Like just like constantly going. And as you're holding all that in your mindset, right? The first manifestation is that you have literally a fight or flight mode that takes over in your body. It's a stress. Adrenaline, overwhelm is nothing but stress. Stress response in our body makes adrenaline and other cortisone type of chemicals rush through your body to put you in a state of fight or flight. So who is living at least some of your day in a state of fight or flight, right? You have the adrenaline running through your body. And sometimes we're like sitting down in front of a computer, or, we're just laying there thinking about all this stuff, but yet our body is still in a state of overwhelm, fight or flight. And we're laying there, which is literally creating more chaos and havoc in our bodies, breaking other things down. So I don't want to go too negative, but like if you've been in a state of overwhelm, I remember different parts of my body, like my kidneys. Like I went into kidney failure, not to go deep into this, but at 18 years old, I had really bad kidney issues, always being sent in the hospital. Adrenaline runs through your kidneys. So, you think about the other ways that it slows down your digestion, it tightens up all your muscles. I used to have migraine headaches all the time. You can see the ripple effect of constantly putting ourselves in overwhelm. So the opposite of what we're talking about here is, let's get down to the root cause. Why are you feeling like you have to be in a state of overwhelm all the time? And you're probably thinking, I'm not trying to be. This is what is happening to me, and I can't control it. I felt like I couldn't control it. Well, I'm here to let you know that there are programs running in your mind they're not even yours. They're programs that you picked up. It's like, when you get a virus in your computer, doesn't matter where it came from, but you got a virus now in your computer, and now your computer is operating at a very different speed. There's glitches now happening, right? Think about your body is like that. A virus entered some negative programming that you don't want in your life, but now your system and your way of operating is glitchy. It's affected. And so what do you do to your computer? You debug it, right? You clean out the virus. And then what happens is that your PC, right, your computer yourself, when you get the virus out, you're now able to function at a higher rate. It's running more smoothly, more calmly, and it's getting more things done. That is your body. So I want you to think of your brain as that computer. So what we're going to do today, not getting into too deep of details, let's debug it. Let's get that virus of overwhelm out of your system. So that way you can operate like with a whole bunch of things that you get to do and all that stuff, but feel grounded and present and in the moment. Still knocking things out, really one step at a time. That is how I can tell you guys, going from extreme firecracker mode and to now owning and operating multiple businesses, having 4 kids all under the age of 8. There's a whole lot of things that I get to do, but the majority of my life I'm operating it now with control and presence. Do I get overwhelmed from time to time? Yes, but I'm going to teach you guys this way of being, what to do when you're overwhelmed. First, let's clean out the virus. So I'm going to do a hypnosis right now. Hypnosis is like, think about it. We're going to put in a program to clean out the mindset, get rid of all of those autopilot, unconscious ways of being stressed and like all the time. Deactivating those and then reprogramming your natural state of relaxation, state of control. Are you guys ready for that? So my whole thing, my mission of what the happy hour, the Hypno Happy Hour is all about is to improve your mindset. It's to transform your mindset so you can take your power back, so you can feel empowered, so you are actually creating the life of happiness and goodness, of abundance that you truly deserve and you came here to do. So I promise with each of these episodes, you will leave with a higher vibration, a new, cleaner, positive mindset of creation. That sound good? You guys ready? I know you're on lunch right now. I know you're probably eating and you're like, Derek, come on. Because you probably got stuff going on. Maybe there's people popping in and out. This is your time. Give yourself 10 more minutes right now. I get it. Give yourself 10 minutes. You deserve this. This is finally your time to start hacking out, pulling out those viruses or those weeds. Think of it as a garden. Let's get rid of those overwhelmed, stressful, adrenaline-provoking programs so you can be more present, more effective, and more calm. So if you can hear me, good. Turn up the volume if you need. Turn it down if you need. Headsets, I love those. Go to make yourself nice and comfortable. Even if it's a chair, if you're under a tree, if you're in your car, if you're in your bed, doesn't matter. Just make sure you're safe and you can like close your eyes for 10 minutes. Okay, so I'm getting ready to set the intention here. You set the intention of releasing overwhelm, and all you do is know that this is your time, and what you put in is your output. So you are absorbing all of this intention, all of this high energy directly for you. You deserve this. So take a deep breath. Close your eyes. Realize that this is your divine time. Just by bringing your attention into your breath, thinking of the clean, fresh oxygen entering your lungs and letting it go, exhaling through the mouth, out through the mouth, in through the nose. Your eyes are closed. There may be other thoughts coming through your mind, but you're realizing nothing else matters right now. Nothing else needs to be done in this moment. The past is literally gone, and your future is not here yet. You have now. And right now you are breathing. You are strengthening. You are setting yourself up for the beautiful things that you get to do in a little bit. So just breathe and allow the miracle workings of your body to take hold as the adrenaline response stops and the relaxation response takes over. Breathe. I want you to breathe in. Breathe out. Surrendering into this moment as you're realizing just hearing Derica's voice and allowing your physical body to just be. That is the only thing you need to do, as you have a powerful mind and you're surrounded by powerful energies that are taking over and doing what they're designed to do. As you breathe, your thoughts will slow down. And if you hear any other distracting thoughts, just give yourself permission to come right back in to your breathing. Let all those other thoughts just help you to relax even deeper, even deeper. You're allowing the conscious mind to align with your subconscious mind. Here is the motherboard where all of those programs live. And there's programs firing off of Overwhelm. There's programs that want to hop up and be busy right now, do other things and think about other things. It's okay. They're not yours to hold on to anymore. Just energy. I want you to imagine that you're floating above and you're looking down at a city and it's nighttime. And you know how at night everything's dark, but you can see the lights, the circuits of all the different buildings and surrounding places and houses, the street lights. There's just like little specks of light, as if you're in an airplane and you're looking down at a city at night. Take a few minutes and just observe what you're looking at. All of this energy lighting up this city block, and you're looking down, and this represents all of those electrical impulses and sensories. These are programs in your brain, the busy programs in your brain that want to run like wildfire, that want to think about a million things at one time, that are telling you you have to be busy and you have to be action orientated, and you've got to worry and stress about things in the future or the past. These are all neurons that are lit up in that city. I want you to breathe. Take a deep breath. This is finally your moment. You're not wasting anyone's time. Take full advantage. You're looking over this city in the dark, and all of those lights are representing the programs that no longer serve you of anxiety, stress, and overwhelm and worry. At the count of 3, all the lights will turn out. Finally, like a light switch, you're going to turn off that entire city. All of that stress, all of that overwhelm, all of that unnecessary energy work that's happening right now, you're going to turn it off at 1, 2, 3. Let the city go dark. Let your mind be in this very soothing place, dark sky. Let the energy recharge. Let the batteries charge. Let that energy go to different parts of your body. Finally, it can go to other areas of your body, like healing parts of your body. Like bringing relaxation to certain parts of your body. Feel your shoulders drop. Feel how that city finally gets to take a little nap. Just breathe. You're okay. You're safe. You're grounded. You're protected. You're provided for. You're finally like plugging this vehicle, this body that you have, you're plugging it in. And you're finally letting energy into your body. Finally, by surrendering and letting go. There is no worry in the world worth holding in your mind right now. You have always done your best. And it was always enough. There is so much time right now and in the future to do many other things. You are getting to choose what impulse you would like to light up back in your mind. Light up calm. Light up, I am easy going. Light up, I go with the flow. Light up, focus. I get to focus on one thing at a time for as long as I need. You get to clean your house as you want for as long as you like, just cleaning your house. Not thinking about all the other stuff. You don't get to do that anymore. You get to be at work and be at work. You get to be in a conversation with someone and be there with them, for them. You get to grocery shop and just grocery shop, admiring and buying the things that you need, thinking about your meals for the week. You get to do things that you want, one thing at a time. I want you to take a deep breath, realizing that the world didn't stop in this 10 minutes, but you can start feeling that soothing energy come back to your body. You take a deep breath in and realize that with all that slowing down those busy thoughts, that you get to be present. Repeat, I am present. I am calm. I am focused. I am good enough. I am smart enough. Overwhelm happens less and less in my life. Take another deep breath. What you did right now is extremely powerful and beneficial to every cell in your body, to every person in your life. By just pausing, taking the intention to release all of that nonsense, that busyness in the mind that doesn't even exist. It's completely gone. You got to be here. You got to feel that calm, that peace flow back through your body. Now I want you to open your eyes. Open your eyes, flutter them back open, coming all the way back. I want you to look around you and see how everything is how you left it, right? Realize that you can pause. Literally, I want you to pause every single day. I'm not telling you to add more things to a to-do list. I'm telling you to pause. This is what has saved my life and so many others that I work with. It's just pausing, intentionally pausing. Deliberately disengaging those nonsense thoughts that go off in your mind, that send you in some rage of a chaotic day. Deciding that you get to choose every single day. Every day that you wake up. Every day you get to make a new decision. How do I want to be in this moment? Do I want to be that frazzled, overwhelmed person? No. And you're not anymore. You get to decide, I want to be known as cool, calm, collected, grounded, happy. And it's a decision that you make every single day of your life. But it continues to manifest in your life. I promise. You wake up tomorrow and you say, today is a different day. I get to start over. I get to just be more in the moment with hearing my kids, doing the work that I do, cleaning, cooking, paying bills, all that stuff, being with friends. You get to clock into every activity that you get to do. And if it helps to write down, I would write down, and give you one more thing before we let go here. I would have like little sticky notes and pens, or I know you probably have a great journal by your bed. And when you have those millions of thoughts going off in your mind, first, let's not be so dramatic. They're not really millions of thoughts, but it just feels like that. But when you have all those thoughts in your mind and you're trying to go to bed, or you're trying to get on with your day, get them out of your head and get them onto the paper. Write it down. It may be 5 things you're trying not to forget, but because you're holding all that energy in your mind, it amplifies and it overwhelms you. So just write those things down. I promise you'll get enough time to do those things, and you'll get your priorities done. You'll feed yourself, you'll get to work, you'll feed your family, you'll do the necessities, and you'll get to do more and more and more when you're not in a state of zzz, right? That firecracker state, doing absolutely nothing. I used to run 1,000,000 miles a minute doing nothing, right? So you being more centered and calm like you are right now, you actually will surprise yourself. You'll surprise yourself about how much peace you have with the past and how much more productivity and effectiveness you're doing in your future, and how much presence you have right now. So you get to decide, And I'm very proud of you for sticking along. You were here. Your mind will never be the same. What you just did by turning off the city block, you just deactivated all the ready and necessary anxiety-provoking neurons. I'm proud of you. That was very powerful. Don't take this work lightly. What you did was very powerful and what so many don't get to do. So I want to thank you for this time. And I promise, in all the positive ways possible, you will never be the same. So I'm going to do this every Tuesday. Think of this as your Tuesday transformation. And if you found this video, I'll ask you, if you found this video to be helpful in any way, if you feel more calm, if you even got a nugget of gold out of this, please share it. This is our job here together to spread this information, starting with ourselves. Share this video. You can also subscribe on my website to get the reminders for these videos, but you also get by email. I have daily hypnodoses. They're email subconscious messages that you get to read and reprogram. There's many goodies on there, but it's all freebies. You can subscribe that way too and get access to all these reminders. So much more I can say here, but I just want to leave you here so you can embrace this moment, maybe finish your lunch, and go back and crush your day as you want. So much love and light. Thank you. See you next Tuesday.